And hello everyone, I'm Jimmy B and welcome back. This is episode 4 of my Resonant Rise Let's Play series. I've really been sick the last, say, 5 or 6 days, and I haven't been able to record anything. I have played some, done a lot of building actually, but my voice, it's still not back very well. I mean, I feel a lot better, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how long I'll be able to hold up. I've tried recording this episode now 3 different times, and I keep having to scratch stuff, and the beginning of the episode, I was actually showing a whole bunch of Growthcraft stuff. As you can see, I have goggles of revealing on now, and I had actually showed how to make those and how atomic research worked now with the new system, and it's just, it hasn't been great, so I don't know. I'll go ahead and show you what you've missed, basically, seeing as how I keep advancing without showing you guys anything. As you can see, I've even got a whole bunch of travel anchors now from Ender.io, which, believe me, are freaking amazing. I love these things. They are my new favorite way to travel around a base. So, anyways, let's get to it. I'll go and show you what we got going on. So, recap. As I already said, travel anchors. If you've never used these before, they're real simple to make. Basically, it's your usual conduit binder, which is easy to make, 4 iron, and you have to make these pulsating crystals. Basically, all that is these nuggets, these pulsating iron nuggets, which are real simple. You make pulsating iron. That's just an ender pearl and an iron ingot in your alloy smelter, I think. Yeah. And then you turn that into nuggets the usual way, just shapeless crafting recipe, 1 ingot in a crafting, get you 9 nuggets. And these things, stand on them, you can see, I think it's a 16 or 32 block radius when you're standing on them, and you just jump, and you can travel to any of them. But the cool thing is, you find these staffs of traveling, I think you can make them. I think. Maybe not. No, I guess not. They're dungeon loot, but they're all over. I've got a couple of them now. As you can see, when I have it in my hand, I can see all of my travel anchors, and even without it, I can teleport to, how do you use this thing? Maybe it's shift. Yeah. Shift and right click, you can just teleport a certain distance, but if you actually target one of these things, I think 64 blocks you can go. Now, as you can see, I did a lot of building in my downtime. Check out this crazy, awesome watchtower I made. I've decided this main building is going to be pretty much magic based, all magic related. I've updated the pack. I'm actually switched over to the experimental branch. I'm on 2.8.1 as of right now. Actually, I think I've updated again. It's like 2.8.1.1 or 0.2. But you can see I've got multiple levels here. I kind of wish I made this one a little bit bigger now from looking at it, but it'll do. So what we're going to be doing is out here, I tore down that structure and decided to go with, this is where our Witchery altar is going to be. I put it right here because I think this line right here will be the outer line, the outermost distance for the biggest circle you can put. I'm going to have to clear out some of this, of course, but I should be able to fit all 3 circles. If you've not used Witchery before, which honestly I haven't either, I've never done any circle magic or anything, this is all new to me, but I made an altar. It's actually running right now. It's powering these distilleries, which are used to make the advanced tiers of fumes, and I need all these because we're going to be making some poppets today. I've already made a poppet shelf, which is real simple to make. You have to actually make these attuned crystals. Just take a whiff of magic diamond and a bucket of lava. Cool thing about this thing is you can put all your poppets in here And once you've tag locked a poppet to yourself, you don't actually have to carry the poppets on you. If you don't know what a poppet is, they're basically like voodoo dolls. Think of them like that. For Witchery, they are, I think they're mainly defensive, I'm pretty sure. Where are they? Alright, these are all the poppets you can make. So this is the basic poppet. I've already made 8 of these. Yeah, see? They're all like these different protection poppets. This one, you won't, it'll use up the poppet and you won't get caught on fire. This voodoo is for like the actual player versus player combat. So if I was on a server, this could make it where another player couldn't do curses and whatnot on me. Okay, this is an offensive poppet. Poppet protection poppet. I don't really know what that one does. This one keeps your tool from breaking, your armor from breaking. This one is what we're going to be making today because I did a lot of, oops, where is it? Get out of the nether. Alright. A lot of exploring. As I said, I was doing a bunch of Thaumcraft, and I've actually teched up in Thaumcraft enough to where I needed silverwood. And I could not find any silverwood trees anywhere. Sometimes they sporadically spawn in like natural forest biomes and whatnot, but I just couldn't find them, so I knew I needed to find a magical forest. Another good thing about that is also the Pecks, or Petch, I think it's Peck, pronounced that way. They spawn there, and also Coven witches and whatnot will spawn in a magical forest as well, or any magical biome, I guess. But I finally found one. But I also found a whole bunch of dungeons and whatnot from Chocolate Quest. So that kind of led me to believe that we should tech up kinda, since we've been going this magic route, or route, we'll get some defensive poppets. Pretty much I'm going to go with death protection. I'm going to make a whole bunch of death protection poppets. I wonder if that recorded that. I just minimized. But what I did was, or what we're going to do is, yeah, make a bunch of death protection poppets, and we're also going to make some offensive, come on. Offensive Thaumcraft stuff. I have already made a bow of bone. I've done a lot of research. I hate that I've already recorded this stuff, but the way research has changed, I mean, it's still really similar. The cool thing about it is you can actually pick what you want to research now if you have the allotted prerequisites. Like, I've never made any of this runic armor before, so I'm gonna select that. And the way it works, this one, we're not going to do this right now, but basically what you do is you still have to connect all these different aspects together in a chain, and you do that by dragging aspects that either contain that this can go into, or that contain this. And you just keep going around to link them together, and then it's once you get your head around it, it's a pretty simple system. I'm not going to do a real complicated one right now, because I'm still not super quick at this. I think there are some web pages or some links, guides out there that actually help you. This is a deconstruction table. I've just been throwing cobble in there, getting me extra aspects for my research. Okay. I made a water plant down below using extra utilities. What am I doing? I gotta get used to using this thing. Because you can get all over the place with this thing. It's awesome. Our digital miner's done. Got all kinds of resources. Here's our water plant right now, using one liquid node. I need to put more. Once we begin our production on a salinization plant for mechanism to do our 4x ore processing, we will upgrade this a lot. Probably I may actually just use water nodes or liquid nodes separate, not connect them to my water plant. Because that thing, to run it at max capacity, a salinization plant, a full-size one, it uses a lot of water to make brine. So, my throat. Let me tell you something. The flu it's no joke. Don't get sick. Okay, so what else did you miss? I showed you oh, okay. Let's go this way too. Told you I got the I'm still not really automating this stuff because I think it's just too cheaty, but I am still using them right now. I may I was getting sick and tired of not having enough ender pearls, and I'm not ready to go the end yet because I just don't know what how hardcore ender expansion really changes the end. I mean, I have an idea. I've been to the end before with the mod installed, but not with the ender dragon still there. So that's gonna be a test. We'll see. But so I've got ender crops growing now, and I've got experience crops growing. I think I may try making an automated system using these experience crops to make mob essence, but we may just do it the old-fashioned way with a bunch of spawners. And because when I was exploring for those silverwood trees, I've got a zombie spawner and a skeleton spawner here, 3 cave spider spawners. This says pig. I used a force wrench on the spawner. I don't know if it's gonna... I haven't tried putting it back down. It was a wisp spawner from one of those Thaumcraft, those totem, evil totem things that Thaumcraft spawns. And here's another cave spider spawner. So we've got a whole bunch of spawners. I could probably be cranking out mob essence pretty simple, actually. We'll probably use those. We may use them to power blood magic using a like a well suffering altar or something. Got another reward, more ender pearls. I found some pumpkins, that's cool. Been using this path. Going to actually probably move these down around here so you can actually get by a lot easier. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. And we'll go out here and I'll show you. This is the last thing before we actually get into what we're doing. Well, we may do this anyways right now. Check this out. I think this is a really cool building, cool structure I made. I had thought about putting... I've never messed with the Growthcraft mod before, and I thought about making like an actual cellar, kind of like a wine cellar or something. Because this is more of just like a fun mod, like a hobby mod almost. I mean, it does give you beneficial potion effects, but you're basically making just liquor and alcohol, and it just seems like something cool to do. So I thought we'd play around with it. These are fermenting barrels. They actually look really cool. Like, they're really cheap to make too. They're just, I think 6 planks and 3 iron. Or no, 6 iron, 3 planks. So even if you're not going to use them, they look really cool. And you can play some vertical as well, so I like that. What were we doing? Oh yeah, I need netherrack. Or no, I was going to test something. Let's go over here. Do I have any Nitor? I'm going to grab Niter first. Then we'll grab some netherrack. As far as I know, I need to make a few more trail anchors, so I'm not having to just run around everywhere. This thing right here is a brew kettle. This is the, I think, the very first stage, or maybe it's the second stage. I know you need a fruit press and one of these, and then it ends, you age your liquor and alcohol in these barrels. I know that. So we're gonna, it needs a heat source below this, I know that. I want to see if Nitor will work for it. Oh, I guess I didn't need it. Crap. Let's put it right here. And then here, we'll just use this for now. And see if that counts. What? I really have no clue how this thing works. But it may work. I may actually need to cut out and read Because I've never... Let's go just place this down too. I know for sure that a lit netherrack below it will work. And that may actually look cooler than that. I don't know. Looks kind of cool, right? We'll put our fruit press right here. Check out that. I think this... Do I have a lever or anything on me anywhere? Nope. Let's grab a stick. Because I think these things are all powered by redstone. I feel real sure they are. So if I put a lever, say, yeah, check that out. Okay, let's grab, what do we want to make alcohol-wise? Let's grab a stack of apples. I think apples will work in this. Throw those in there, and pow. Check it out. We're making apple cider. Oh wow, you get, is that bone meal? Oh, cool. Now the question is, what do I do now? Do I just, can I pump it? I wonder. Like, come here, you. If I put this right here, and maybe would this is all me just guessing here, really. Oh, look at that. Apple cider young. Huh. Now here's the question. Turn that off. Can I move this now? Hey. Now, did it empty the barrel? Yeah, it did. So we're going to need to actually set this up with fluid ducts connected to each one. I'm gonna have to think about this, because I don't want to do this all high tech. The way I designed this building, I kind of like the whole rustic look to it. Kind of has that old age, like 16th century fort look to it. Stone, wood. I really like. I don't think I use microblocks enough. I'm telling you guys, if you want to build and make, like, here's how I go about building. Start with a base structure, right? Most people will say this. I have a hard time replicating actual pictures of things. But if I just start building from random, just like, I didn't even have an idea. I didn't know what I wanted to do at first. When I thought about building this, I said I wanted it to be open. I knew that. So what I did was I just built these 4 pillars out of these stone. And then I said, well, need something. Put a roof on it. Still didn't look right. So I extended it with this. You basically just start layering is how you build. And I guess everyone builds in Minecraft that way. But microblocks add a whole new definition. You want that depth to your builds. And they don't really seem to lag, really. So Forge Multipart, great mod. Really good mod. But that's Growthcraft. We'll get into that. I'm gonna cut here, get some things together, and we're gonna screw around with Witchery circle magic, and then I don't know what else. We'll figure something out. Alright, I'm back. Still haven't gotten everything together for the Witchery stuff, because once again I started screwing around with Growthcraft some more. Went ahead and added another travel anchor, so now I can, stand on it. Alright, I wanted to go ahead and put this down over here somewhere too. Let's throw you right here. So the Nitor definitely would not work. I made another ender tank so I could have a water source over here for this. Check this out. This is cool. Don't ever need a flint or steel, I don't think, anymore. As long as I have Ignis in my wand. There's a research in Thaumcraft, I think it's from Forbidden Magic, where I can just light netherrack, or possibly wood, I can't remember. Or no, netherrack or obsidian portals. It's just a way so you don't get stuck in the nether. So now, this goes here, and now it's got heat. See, before with the niter it wasn't working. I've been slowly filling these up with apple cider. See where it says young? I couldn't figure out how to ferment this, so I actually had to go look up on the wiki. I saw these, but I figured that was netherwort, but I didn't know what dust. Apparently redstone. I think glowstone can go in here too, so we're going to do a little experimenting. I don't know what each one does, so I'm going to put one redstone in there. And that's not doing anything. Okay. Takes more. No. Netherwort? Okay, netherwort does something. Maybe you have to put netherwort first, then redstone. So, I guess we just wait now. We'll put one in there too. And this, I need to start growing some wheat. I think I'll do it over here. Oh, check this out. This is cool. This is really cool. I had, when I was on the wiki, it said if you go chop down vines, you'll randomly get some grapes. So I went, there's a jungle biome with a whole bunch of vines growing. And I got some grapes. And if you stick the grapes in your crafting grade, you'll get a bag of grape seeds. Now I planted them, and I could not figure out why. Okay, this one doesn't grow. Where's that bone meal? They would grow to this, and then they wouldn't do anything else. Found out you actually had to make some rope, which is real simple to make. You actually just craft leads, and then put a lead up here, and you'll get a rope. It has to have a rope above it to go from, these grow in like multiple stages. Look, now it's in this stage, now do this, and look, it'll just keep following that rope. Isn't that cool? And then if you keep bone milling it, it'll eventually, there they go, see all the grapes? Now I'm not sure how to harvest these yet. Maybe right click? Maybe I just have to, okay. But that breaks the rope too. But I got grapes. Cool. So we're gonna grow a bunch of grapes and make wine. So we're gonna have apple cider, wine. Once we get wheat going, we'll have ale. But I have to figure out how to grow hops, cause I think you need to have make ale, and then you run it through again. Run it through this brew kettle with hops, I think. And we're gonna have sake, which we're gonna start right now, which takes this. Ah, sweet. We are brew masters. Pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped about this. Neat little mod. Oh wow, this is gonna take forever. And apparently once they go to different ages, from young to mature or whatever, they have different effects, so we'll try them all out. I'm gonna let that stuff run and place this stuff here. I just wanted to show you that. It's kind of a neat little mod. And a kind of neat way to get bone meal. I mean, you can just grow apples like crazy. Or wheat or anything. Or no, not wheat. I think the only fruits that work in the fruit press are apples and I guess the grapes. Hopefully they add more content though, like, or you can make brandies and stuff. I'm gonna possibly seek out the mod maker to this and see what his plans are for it, because it's a really neat mod. I think it could be expanded on a lot. Like, you could make all kinds of crazy liquors and stuff. I used to be a bartender, and man, so many different kinds of liquor and alcohol. Could be fun. Alright, just wanted to show you that, now that I figured that out, and I'm gonna cut out again, and then we'll get back into Witchery. Alright, I'm back. Got a lot of things done. Check it out. Decided I'd go ahead and tame me a cat. Cause from watching a few other videos, apparently you can get familiars in Witchery, so we're not going to do that today. This is actually the first time ever in Minecraft I've tamed a cat. There's a jungle straight north with crazy amount of ocelots, and so I went and got me a fishing rod, caught me some fish, and stood around there for a while, and finally one came up to me. So brought him back with me. He's gonna hang out here. We'll name him eventually. Don't know what he's gonna be named. Well, actually, may give him a name when he gets transformed into our awesome black cat for our familiar, but you're cool. I like you, cat. Alright, I think I'm about ready to make our poppets. I've also done a lot of, did some Ars Magica 2 stuff, so we'll be probably making our healing spell too, so we'll be getting ready for blood magic as well. So that's good. Let's be quiet, kitty cat. Be quiet. Alright, let's go ahead and make these poppets. Alright, poppets. I'm gonna make 8 of these, I think. I need 8 diamond vapors, 8 drops of luck. Let's make our drops of luck right now. This. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. These don't stack, do they? Nope. 5, 6. Shut up, cat. 7 and 8. So we've got drops of luck. Let's get some diamond vapor. 8 of those. Now all we need is nuggets, poppets. Where are my poppets? What did I do with my poppets? There are my poppets. Go ahead. Oh, let's do this real quick too. I already started upgrading my altar. I made a chalice. I think you can actually fill those chalices, but I haven't got into that yet. But there is. I want to make a candelabra. I think I have everything on me. Yes, I do. So now we have that. Gotta cut down some of this stuff. Let's put our candelabra right. What's a good place? I guess right here. Now let's see. ×3. Sweet. And our power is up to 2880. Now, I've already made all our chalks. I made a new bag. It's called my Witchery backpack. And inside I made a bunch of circle talismans so we can instantly place in different circles so we don't have to constantly be writing them, putting them down. Made some more tombstones. I made an Arthana because Woolabat and Creeper Hearts and whatnot. It's just kind of a pain to get, and this really makes it easy to get those. So I went and got a bunch of creeper hearts earlier, made chalks, so we're good there. Now let's get to our poppets, like I was saying. What do we need? Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. Do I have nuggets in here? I have gold. That'll probably do. Poppet. What was it again? I keep forgetting this. Okay, 4 nuggets. 8. So I need what? 32? That should do. Go ahead and put this here. This here. Bam, 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 bam. And is that it? Oh, sweet. So we've made our very first poppets, guys. I am pumped. So now we will be protected from death. And that's going to be good because I think a lot of things in blood magic kill you. If not, I definitely know there's some, I think the infusion rites or the different rituals in Witchery definitely kill you. So these will be very, very helpful. I am excited. But none of these are bound to us. I did go ahead and tag lock. I made a bunch of these. I don't know how these actually work. I think you just do this. Sweet. Look, it says bound to Jimmy B. So, does that use all of it? Oh, it does. Good thing I made a bunch of them. Just do this. That. Why can't you shift click? I should be using my my clipboard because I know you can shift click into that, which is actually pretty sweet. Another good thing about Darkcraft, being able to shift click into it. So now we have all of these different poppets. We'll go put up my tag locks for myself in my Witchery bag. And now, instead of having to carry these on us to protect ourselves from death and taking up all that inventory space, all we have to do is just throw them in here. And now, I can technically die 8 times, and it won't happen. The other cool thing is, when I was out looking for all those silverwood trees, I had all kinds of dungeon loot. Found a division sigil. That's really good. We will be making some cursed earth really soon. Probably not next episode because I think we're going to be doing adventuring next episode, but the episode after that we will get into that because I think maybe we'll do mob essence with this and some of those spawners. I want to do like a crazy, ridiculous mob essence XP farm, like something insane. I think I'm going to quarry out a large area underneath our base. Like, this is cool, but I think we need multiple levels. So I'm thinking of setting up a quarry. Like, I'll dig down 3 more levels, set up a quarry, and probably let it run. Not all the way to bedrock. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Did I show you guys this? That I replaced all of the water in here with liquid, with Resonant Ender. Remember when it was making 800 RF a tick? Now it makes like 3,800, 3,900. Pretty sweet, huh? And I also have it set up. I covered everything up right now, but I've got it set up with different redstone and pulse formers from Project Red. These are basically just using the redstone ports. Falls below 25%, it'll pulse this, and this is set to turn on and off on a pulse. I've seen a lot of different people use this, and then whenever it gets up to 98%, since it's got it actually still powers. There's residual heat and energy in this. Even when you turn it off, it'll still be producing a small amount of flux per tick. So when it cuts off at 98%, it still ends up going all the way up to 100 before it comes back down. So that's pretty cool. Also, I've got ender tanks hooked up to my water plant underneath our farms now, so these always have water in them. The sprinklers, they will not pull water directly from an ender tank. They still have to be pulled from one of these open blocks tanks. So, but the cool thing is you can have them directly underneath an open blocks tank, and it will insert water into that if it's set to output mode. So there's another cool little tip. All right, we've got our death protection set up. Let's go ahead and show you our Ars Magica area. As you can see, my silverwoods are growing just fine, and I've actually already changed some of this biome. I think I want to change a lot of this into magical forest biome. So that's going to involve actually cutting down and planting these. I was using the Growthcraft forest shears, which are kind of cheaty. Because, man, I cut down one of these with them, and I ended up getting 8 saplings from one. So, that's kind of crazy, right? But, hey, pretty cool. So, down here, if you've never messed with Ars Magica before, you have to make yourself an Oculus. This actually lets you pick your skill points. I've already done this. You start off with 3 once you get your book, your Arcane Compendium, and I went ahead and did Self, Regen, and Heal. So I'll be able to make a heal spell. What you do is you put a book and quill here, which I have not made one yet. I was actually going to make one. That's what I have this ink for. Oh, this is a shadow ink from Forbidden Magic. You get it from, where's my... Here. Check this out. This is cool. It is the Umbral Rose. It's real easy to make. You just take a rose, put 5 Tenebrae and Victus in a crucible, and toss in a rose. And you'll get an Umbral Rose. Just make one. That's all you need, really. Because if you read it, it says it spreads like a weed, and those petals can be crushed for ink. And when it says it spreads like a weed, it does. I put 1 down, and I've already cut down some of these, and I've already got 4 back. So I'm just having a little ink farm right here. So now I don't really have to worry about going out killing squids for ink, unless something really requires, I guess, ink. So let's go ahead and finish off our crafting altar. I made this out of nether quartz, A, because it kind of looks good with this, my marble motif, and B, it's, I think, one of the higher tier materials, and I don't have enough moonstone or sunstone for the cap blocks, but I had a whole bunch of diamonds, so I made diamond blocks for this. So the only thing we'll need to do now is put this here, and that's complete. So this is how you actually make your spells, but it has to be powered. And to do that, we need to make the chalk, because I'm going to power it with a light nexus. This is a light nexus right here. It's just missing the chalk. And this is the essence nexus. What this runs off of is that blue liquid over here. Or you can, I think you can use a mana battery from another type of nexus and convert it into neutral essence to power this. So there's different ways, but so we'll be set up for our heal spell. I think I'm running out of time. What else? Well, I guess we can go ahead and go put our circles up, since I've never done that. Last thing here is the Arcane Reconstructor. I still need these spots up here are made for foci. What they do is they offer different buffs to different Ars Magica blocks and machines. So where are they? Is it these? No. Where are they? These things right here. Yeah, these charge focus, monofocus, these things, so it can actually make the machine run faster, use less essence, all that stuff. So really cool. And this can all be automated. I think the last time I used these in one of my other worlds, I set it up with just thermal expansion conduits, where I had I made a frame machine. The pack I was playing with had redstone in motion on it. So I was using redstone in motion with arcane boars from Growthcraft, and it was actually cycling in enchanted diamond picks. And it would just run like crazy, and they would go into an ender chest, and they'd pop up here, and the ender chest, it would suck them in. I was using translocators to move them into here, and then to move them back into the ender chest, or a separate ender chest, once they were repaired, and back into the arcane boar. It was a really complex system. It was neat though. I liked it. For a frame machine, it was something kind of different, but I've seen, seems kind of common now, but when I first did it, I thought it was neat. I'd never seen it done before. Now I've seen them done like crazy. Alright. So, kitty, be quiet. So we've got our puppets, we've got our ink. Oh, that's what I needed to make those chalks. I needed to cook up some of this arcane compound. I upgraded this machine. I need to finish upgrading these. As you can see, it uses a lot more RF a tick, but using these, I did add another travel anchor. I'm telling you, we're gonna be using these like crazy. Just put these here and here. And we're probably going to be doing Tinker's Construct stuff too, real soon. I don't think I have time. I mean, I could do it, but I feel like the episode's just getting too long. So what we're going to do is, let's get out our book for circle magic and see how this works. Okay, drawing circles. We're gonna just, there's 3 sizes of circles, and you can use these different kinds of chalk, and different rituals use different kinds. Well, we're just gonna do this basic, we're gonna put a basic one up first. So what is that? That is a 7x7, which I think, write a binding to make waystones. Bind a tamed at toad or cat. That's what we'll do. Wow, 8,000 power. Jeez. And you need demonic blood. How do you get demonic blood from? I'll have to look that up. The first thing though we're gonna do is, there's a ritual that makes crazy plant life. It's either this one, I think it's this one. Nature's power, release nature on a barren area. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna have to gather up all of these different things. I need to make a burr of sprouting. Rowan sapling, we got that. Alder sapling, got that. Hawthorn sapling, got that. Got that. Ooh, how do you charge a tuned stone? That's something we need to do. Rite of charging. Okay, we have all that. We just need to make these circles. Alright guys, I think I've got everything ready. So, let's see how this works. See if I'm doing this right. I think all I have to do is just throw everything in here and then right click this. So, let's see if we can charge up a stone. Attuned stone, glowstone, redstone, wood ash, quicklime, and look at that! Sweet. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we did our first circle magic. What can we use this for? I don't know. I'm sure it's used for something cool though. So, there's that. Go ahead and put that in the old witchery bag. I'm probably going to need to make a bunch more of these. And now I'm going to look in the old circle magic again. what is it? Right of, how do you store these? So that pulls the circles. This is what we want. So just circle talisman and redstone. Any circles allowed. Huh. I wonder why there's 2 of them. Circle talisman, glowstone dust, and a tombstone. Oh, this one. I guess you do it. Maybe that's so you don't want to have an altar? Maybe I should be carrying around an altar with me. I think I'll do that. Let's go ahead and see how this works too. Grab a little bit of redstone. See if our altar's charged back up. It's charged up enough. So, from my understanding then, all we have to do... Let's see, I have 2 circles, so let's do this. I guess I just throw this in there and that. And oh, that's crazy. That's cool. So that took, so you can put down multiple circles in these. Well, then I'm going to make a whole bunch of these. That way we can easily place circles whenever we need them, because that's cool. I like that. Alright. Because I need to be carrying around redstone on me at all times as well then. Alright, well I guess that's going to do it for this episode. I know it was a little bit boring. Like I said, I've been sick and I just really didn't know, just kind of off my game this episode. I feel like I've done a lot, but I feel like I didn't explain a lot on camera, let's say that. But, what are you gonna do? You gotta keep playing Minecraft. This is single player, so I guess we really need to start getting into doing some crazy builds. If you guys want to see me doing actual building, like my actual, not the tech stuff, I mean, I'll always try to show that on camera. Or if I don't show it, I'll at least explain it. But if you guys want to see me doing like just regular building, I feel like that's kind of boring. But if you want to see that, leave a comment and I may do some Let's Build episodes or something. Or maybe I'll start a different series where I just show, where it's mainly just building structures and whatnot. And all the tech stuff's kind of left to its own, I guess. Or I did figure this stuff out. The way it works is once you put your liquor in there, see it says fermented and extended now. I don't know what we do next after this, but these symbols, you actually have to go, you have to put a nether wart in there and it'll do its thing, and then once it's done it'll say fermented, and then you put in a redstone, or I think you can put in glowstone. So like, I haven't tried it yet. I need to make a little bit more, but I'll try that off camera. Also, we've got sake I need to pump into another barrel. We're gonna have all kinds of liquor. Definitely all kinds of liquor. It'll be fun. But, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. It's running long. I'm Jimmy B. Thank you guys very much. Will you please like, comment, subscribe. Any new subscribers are very welcome. Now that I'm not sick, I will try to get back onto schedule. What I want to be doing is basically putting out a video basically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Saturdays and Sundays will be, if I'm just up for it, I may throw out an extra video. So that may happen. But definitely Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I will try to get those out. And they should hopefully be uploaded real early in the morning. I live in the US. I'm live in Dallas, Texas, so I'm Central Standard Time here. So usually the night before I'll just start uploading a video, and hopefully after the couple hours, whatever it takes to upload, it'll be put up. So that's my goal anyway. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So anyways, thank you guys very much. That should do it. Please come back, check out the next episode, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, see you guys.